I bet you didn't know these 10 fun Halloween facts. Hello Bookworm family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Danny. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell because I am posting every day this week for VLOG-O-WEEN, not Halloween. Well, it is for Halloween, but I'm calling it VLOG-O-WEEN, which other people have called it too, so it's not that creative, but you know. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, please be sure to do that. It is at _dancing_bookworm. I post on there full book reviews and bookish content. So I had a video planned for today and I just realized my camera angle is really high again, sorry. It's just hard to get the good angle at the seating location. I'm usually over there, but it's not pretty over there right now. I gotta do a good unhaul before I can film in front of my bookshelf again. But anyway, I had a video idea planned and ready to go and I just didn't have the energy to do it today. So I decided that since my whole TBR is Bookerty, and you guys obviously know I like trivia based off of Bookerty, but I also am a super big trivia addict, that every special event at my dance studio, I do trivia with the kids and have them play kind of like a Double Dare-esque kind of version of the game. So I have been doing Halloween trivia all week and I found out some really cool facts. So I decided that instead of the video that I had planned, because I was just too beat to make it, I was going to tell you guys 10 fun Halloween facts that I bet you didn't know. So the first one is, in the movie Hocus Pocus, the actor who played Billy the Zombie actually had to put real live moths in his mouth for when he cuts open his stitches and moths fly out. There were real moths in there. He had to work with a special trainer on how to do it, and he had a piece of fabric in the back of his mouth to prevent him from swallowing them. I get committing to your role, but that's gross. I don't think I would ever do that, but you know, it's a really iconic moment from Hocus Pocus where he unzips and the moths fly out and he swears at Winifred and the end. It's just it's a really iconic scene, but I can't imagine actually putting real live moths in my mouth, even if I was protected from swallowing them. Ew. Ew. So on October 31st, 1926, a famous person died, and it was ironically Harry Houdini. The man of the magic died on Halloween. I mean, not that anyone wants to die, but I mean, what a way to go on Halloween. I don't actually know how he died. Let's take a look. It says that he died because of peritonitis, which is an inflammation of the lining of the abdomen. Oh, I do know this fact because he used to have people punch him in the stomach so much to prove that he was tough that it actually ended up making his abdomen really rigid and swollen and had some bleeding in it. So I do actually remember learning about that. I don't know where that fact came from. Again, I'm full of useless trivia. That's why I like Jeopardy so much. But yeah, so Harry Houdini actually died on Halloween, which is kind of fitting for him, but I mean, no one wants to die, especially of that. He must have been in so much pain. So the next fun fact I have for you guys is this character actually had the most on-screen body count at the end of his horror movie, and that was Jason from Friday the 13th. He had by far more body counts than anybody else on screen for a horror movie. So, you know, Jason with the hockey mask. Yeah, I've had a couple kids dress up as Jason this week for Halloween, and I feel like it's just a classic movie, but I mean, you gotta think back in the way olden days, you weren't even allowed to show body counts on screen. So I mean, those horror movies that are really sketchy, the Alfred Hitchcock ones, whew, those are creepy to begin with, but then you add in actually being able to kill people on screen. Yeah, no, not for me. I don't do horror movies, not my thing. So the next fun fact I have for you guys is the original name for candy corn. So candy corn, ironically, has not always been called candy corn. It used to be called chicken feed because it looked like corn. So people would call it chicken feed because it looked like the kernels that the chickens would peck. Also, fun fact, most people think that candy corn is orange, yellow, white because that's what our brain is trained to believe, that it goes from darkest to lightest. However, it's actually yellow, orange, white in the order of that candy corn goes. But yeah, it used to be called chicken feed, and then somebody decided that that wasn't a good name for it because nobody wanted to eat chicken food. So, you know, now it's called candy. All right, the next one I actually have to like read on my screen because I can't pronounce it just in my head. Samhainophobia. That is actually the fear of Halloween. So I don't have that fear, but people who have like a deadly fear will not leave the house, will not participate in anything that is Halloween based. That is what it is called. Samhainophobia. Blech, it's hard to say. But yeah, so that is what that is called, and I definitely don't have that, but if there's one for haunted houses, that would be me. I'm sure there is. I could probably look it up, but I'm sure there is one, but I just hate haunted houses. They scare me so much, and I like will not go in them. And I am a theater-based person, so I know they're just actors, but I can't. I don't like things popping out at me. So the next one I have is, so The Exorcist was actually the first movie to be nominated for an Academy Award, and it actually got 15 nominations. Was it an Oscar or an Academy Award? Are those the same thing? Comment down below if those are the same thing. I don't know much about like movie awards or anything, but I got 15 nominations, and Linda Blair, who was 15 at the time, got a nomination for Best Supporting Actress, so that was really cool. But that's a lot of nominations, and it was the first horror movie to be nominated for something like that, so that's really cool. So I'm sure other people knew this, but I didn't know this. I thought that Halloween was like an American thing that people came up with because of like the Salem witch trials or something. Not true. Halloween actually originated in Ireland. So I didn't know that. I thought like for sure like America made it because of like Salem witch trials and like thinking everyone was a witch. I thought like that's where it came from. But no, it is from Ireland. Fact is... Oh, sorry, I couldn't read my own writing. So originally, jack-o'-lanterns were carved out of turnips. I feel like that would be so hard to do. Like, I can't even carve, like, a big pumpkin. So, like, let alone, like, a turnip. Like, I need, like, a pumpkin, like, this big to make any progress at all. I can't imagine, like, carving a turnip. Like, that's... And then putting a candle in it. I wonder if they put candles in it, or if they just, like, carved them out. And, like, did they use, like a little paring nut? Like, I'm confused as to how that would even work. That seems weird, but that's what they used to use instead of pumpkins. Apparently, North America is actually the country that uses, like, round orange pumpkins. Other countries don't always use round orange pumpkins, so it's interesting to me. Because, you know, that's, like, what we associate Halloween with is jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins. So it's weird to me that other countries don't really do that. And that it started with a turnip. That was weird. So the next one that I have for you guys is, in the state of Alabama, it is actually illegal to dress like a nun or a priest. I can kind of get behind that. Like, first of all, I just don't think it's appropriate to dress like anyone who's like an actual thing. Like, I guess some little girls want to dress like a cheerleader or something, or like dress like their favorite celebrity, like that's cool. But if you're putting on a costume and like a form of mockery for someone, then that's not cool. Especially people who do like zombie nuns and stuff, like that's kind of like mocking what they stand for and like what they believe in. So I'm kind of for that. Like, I feel like we should kind of just like X out all the costumes that are like not politically correct in general in all states. So yeah, but like I get like little kids want to dress up as their favorite celebrities, but like if you're doing it in a mockery way or like an inappropriate way or not a politically correct way, then you shouldn't do it anyways. But yeah, Alabama has banned dressing up like a nun and a priest. The last one I have for you, we started with a Hocus Pocus one, we're ending with a Hocus Pocus one because it is my favorite Halloween movie of all time, but that is that Hocus Pocus's name was not always going to be Hocus Pocus. Originally it was going to be called the Halloween House, but at the last second they decided to name it Hocus Pocus. I'm glad they did because I can't imagine being like, oh, my favorite Halloween movie is the Halloween House. Like, that's just a lot of saying Halloween. I like saying Hocus Pocus, and I feel like it flows off the tongue and it really fits the movie well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these 10 fun facts. I'm sorry this video wasn't very long or really had much to do with anything book related. I just ran out of ideas of what to do and ran out of energy this week. So, but yeah, I loved doing trivia with my kids this week at work, and I hope you guys enjoy some of these trivia facts and can use them for your own trivia games. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!
Wasn't that a great video? Clearly books make me very happy. Now you can make me happy too. Click the subscribe button to follow my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you think I did good. And the notification bell will let you know when I post new content. Also, follow my Instagram for more book shenanigans.